Slavic bestiary was full of dangerous, terrible and strange creatures living in both worlds, the world of the living and the world of the dead. They frightened people, made them suffer, be careful, make numerous rituals to protect their lives, and asked gods for help. One of such creatures was Skipper, the Serpent, or sometimes he is called Skipper, the Beast, dark creature, the lord of all snakes. What did he look like? Why he was so scary, and how he is connected with some present-day terrible events. Today, we're going to open a bit a mystery of one of the most dangerous creatures in Slavic mythology, so stay tuned. I am Stacy and we are talking about the other side of Russia. So grab something strong, make yourself comfortable and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell to know more about Slavic myths and creatures. And we are starting. Skipper, the Serpent, or Skipper, the Beast, is one of the most important figures in the mythology of our ancestors. He is a patron of all the beasts living in the dark world of Nash, the world of the dead. He was depicted mostly as the giant serpent with a body resembles a dragon, but sometimes, in some sources, people drew him as an enormous-sized scorpion with a human face, or a big beast with a lion head and serpent tail. He had a dark fur. Every hair is made of copper, 2 damask horns on his head, and every leg has big sparkling hooves. He's so big that his leg couldn't be embraced by even 2 men. According to this description, he looked more like a bull, and that's not surprising. The mother of this beast was the cow, the moon, the saint goddess of home, one of the first supreme gods and the divine cow. But hardly possible that a cow could give birth to a Scorpio. His main aim was turning everyone to the dark side. As soon as he himself ruled the monsters of the dark side, he wanted more people and gods to join his army. Once, he decided to turn all the people on earth to his followers, but gods didn't let him do it. He pretended that he was defeated and left the field, realized that he should act secretly, and he went to a high mountain and crushed it to many pieces. Each piece of stone, the serpent turned into a man. The stone man was no different from the ordinary one, except that he had no heart or feelings of any kind. And Skipper the Beast sent his servants out into the world, and stone creatures appeared among ordinary people and started to spread lies and envy, do evil and mean things. The most famous legend involving the dark creature is the myth about his battle with the great Perun. It began when the great god was born. On this day, the winds were rustling, bending the fulfurs to the ground, and the goddess Lada gave birth to a boy god who was named Perun. Makos, the goddess of destiny, said that the young god would be like a lightning and a thundering wind, and all the people and gods soon will realize his powers. Perun was forged like a steel in a heavenly forge of his father, Svarog. From his early age, Perun was not afraid of fire, water, sparks, or lightnings. Since he appeared to the world, there was no peace for the dark monsters, children of Chernobog, the king of the Underworld. And this god was very angry because of that. That is why he gave birth to the scary and the most powerful of his sons, Skipper the Serpant. This monster came out of the knife world and brought an enormous army of monsters and evil spirits with them. He walked around the earth, bringing wars and troubles, leaving only death and destructions behind. When Skipper the Beast reached the Garden of Wonderful Heroes, where the gods lived, he saw three beautiful sisters in the garden. They were Lela, Jiva, and Morena, goddesses of spring, summer, and winter. The monster bewitched them and took them to his dark kingdom. He turned the girls into monsters, took all their memories and made them to do evil things, helping their kidnapper. And all the seasons of the year started to disappear from the earth, killing every living thing. Perun went to find his sisters and saw them in the lair of Skipper the Beast. Perun and the monster started to fight. Skipper tried to drown him in the water and burn him in a fire. Nothing could kill him, but the beast was cunning. He dug a deep hole and threw the god in it, closing him with an iron door and giant stones he put above. The young Perun couldn't fight the knife powers and fell into a deadly dream. And 300 years of sorrow and grief, evil and horror came to the earth. But other gods, the brothers, couldn't leave Perun being in trouble. They have found and released him from his dream, and he released his sisters, throwing down the monster under the Caucasus Mountains, where he lives nowadays, dreaming of a bright world. But some days in a year, he's getting released from his eternal jail. These days are called Snake Days, and starting from the 22nd of June. These days, when the monster is visiting the earth together with his army, people could see the walking ghosts, signs of death and troubles. Suddenly, swarms of mice and wolf packs appear in the fields, and clouds of crows swoop down. And if one bends his ear to the ground, he could hear the Mother Earth's moaning, and some even see the fire going through the field. These days, the knife world is too powerful, so people were waiting for something bad to happen. For example, 2 wars in Russia started around those days: the Patriotic War of 1912 and World War II. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give this thumbs up or down as you feel it to be. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and leave the comment down below. This is so help me to get an inspiration and move further with the channel. Thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye.